Okay, this is what I think about relationships. Clock me if I'm wrong. Um, Things should be equal. It shouldn't be one side take all the time, or one side give, and things shouldn't feel forced. Like, person should feel forced to stay, and there's going to be problems. Like, every relationship going to have its problems. Like, nobody it's no perfect relationship, and person should like be there for each other, be strong, and be each other's rocks, and they should be able to communicate with each other. I mean, you should be able to communicate, and if something is bothering you, don't let it fester up and turn into a big problem. Talk about it. And also, people like think that things are like fairy tales, like, oh, it gotta be this way or that way. Actually, stuff happens just like everyday thing. Like, actually meeting somebody, you like, it ain't gonna be all this extravagant way. You could meet somebody in a grocery store, or like Starbucks, or I don't go to Starbucks, but Starbucks, or just going out to a restaurant. You can meet somebody there, like, or getting gas, or being at school. That's where most relationships start, at school anyway. But other than that, you see families. Oh my gosh, families trying to influence people on who they should date when they not even in a good relationship themselves. Like, parents say, "Oh, you can't date this person, or or we're gonna be upset with you." It's like, who cares? As long as that person is good for you, that's all that matters. And also, the people that cheats is just a waste of time. It's like, what's the point? Because you're gonna get caught, and if you don't get caught, it's gonna work on you mentally. Like, are they ever gonna find out? It's like, you just might as well just speak up and tell the truth, because the truth will come out eventually. And also, people who think that people are out of their leagues, which sometimes to you it might seem that way, but when you think about it, it's really not. Like, I was so well, yeah, I was surprised at myself with the girls that I talked to. Like, I did not think, like, it just don't seem real. But once you just put yourself out there and just be yourself, which is another thing. When people say, "Oh, just be yourself," if yourself ain't good enough, then you should just be better. And to be honest, people being shallow is something real, because like, the looks attract you to a person at first, but after a while, it's gonna be like, is it really worth it? So personality is important, but I think looks get people started. And when it comes to long distance, most of the time it don't work, but I don't think a person should just say, like, oh, it'll never work, or don't try it. I mean, at least try. And if it don't work, it just don't work. People, you shouldn't, I don't think a person should just limit themselves to their local area, because if that's the case, then it's like, if it's like you have a soulmate, and your soulmate don't live in your area, it's like, then you pass up a great opportunity to know someone, which I kind of don't really. I think soulmates is could happen, but I don't believe in it. It's like multiple people could fit you. Like, say, like, you get married to your soulmate, and that person passed away. So, like, the second person not. So it's like, when people say soulmate, I mean, I get it. Some people can be perfect for each other, but that's just my thought on it. Also, people that abuse people in relationships piss me off, because it's like, supposedly that's the person you're supposed to love, and you're hitting them. That's like, that's like, I could just whoop somebody's ass, like, for real. And whoever is hitting the person, is their fault. But they got something dealing on with themselves, and I mean, like, people just be smart about You know, like, don't fall for, oh, I love you. If they loved you, they would have never hit you. And it's like, why you keep falling for it? That's what's frustrating for some people. Is like, they keep beating you. They gonna beat you into a grave. That's what they keep doing. And, you know, like, you gotta, like, stick up for yourself. If it's a dude, kick him in the nuts, and it's a female, get away from him, or get your sisters to beat him up, or something. You know, or vice versa, get your brothers to beat him up, or, you know, do something, because that ain't right. And also, I don't think people should, when it comes to, like, the opposite sex trying to fight somebody else, I think that like, a woman shouldn't hit a man and a man shouldn't hit a woman. But sometimes, like, people need to get hit. Like, the video about the subway, when the guy had smacked the soul out of that girl, she was asking for it. Like, what if that heel would have, like, killed him? Well, did she hit him with high heels? Well, if she would have hit him with the high heels in the temple and died, you know, it's like, you know, she need to get slapped. But I don't think a person should be fighting in the first place. But the main thing is that in a relationship, you should just love one another, not try to use them for something, you know, like cars or money and stuff like that, which most relationships do. Some people use their partner for money. And, you know, like, if you got to realize, if that person did not have what they have today as far as cash, a job, would you still be with that person? Because if that's the case, then I think you in it for the wrong reasons. So that's my thoughts on relationships, and comment and subscribe.